Hey, I want to talk with you about something that comes in to my office frequently. Now, this is a question that's asked by a lot of people. It's a question that maybe we all think about as we go into a marriage. What actually causes a divorce? What are some things that happen inside of a marriage relationship? Now, there's really, according to Dr. John Gottman, a scientist, there's really one main thing that causes divorce. Now, things that lead to that are starving your relationship for time. Couples that get caught up in making a living and raising a family and then forget to nurture the relationship. See, there's that whole other entity. I can take care of myself by doing self-care. My wife can take care of herself by doing her self-care. We can both take care of the kids. We can both generate income. But if we don't take care of that marital entity as if it's a real thing that grows or diminishes, then it will fall apart. It'll fall towards this that I'm going to suggest that the scientist tells us is the number one cause of divorce. So time-starved relationships are super dangerous. They will always head towards breakup. It's like, I don't know if any of you have studied thermodynamics. The second law of thermodynamics is about energy use. If we're not expending energy to move forward, we go backwards. So we're either progressing or digressing or moving towards ruin and chaos. So think about a marriage as if you don't work on it, no energy expended in the marriage, you'll move towards chaos in the marriage. If you expend any energy at all towards nurturing the marriage, you'll move towards joy and connection. So follow that thermodynamic law of putting energy into positive direction in your marriage. Another thing that people talk about ruining marriages is money. You know, the more money, more problems, or no money, you'll have problems. Money can lead to disaster in a marriage, but I don't have a lot of couples coming in breaking up simply because one of them's terrible with money or they have money problems and they fight. It does lead to fighting. It does lead to a separation of shared meaning. And so there is problems with money, but it rarely causes divorce if you kind of think through that lens. Affairs. There's people out there that will say, if you ever cheat on me, I'm out. I'm leaving. Every single couple in 33 years that's came in to see me with an affair on the table have stayed together or gave valiant effort to staying together. Most do stay together and repair an affair. Now, that's not to say that an affair is not serious. Affairs take years to solve and resolve. They take a lot of atoning. It takes a lot of reattaching, and it takes a lot of learning to do the courtship again. And it could take 2 to 3 years, according to Shirley Glass and her research. And so it is a long process and it's a painful process. But honestly, most couples don't break up over an affair. Most couples go to work and they actually, much like a severed bone, when you set it and put it back together, it heals and it calcifies, and it's actually stronger where it broke if they do it correctly. And marriage is much like that. And so that's not the leading cause of divorce. The leading cause of divorce, according to all of the stuff that I've watched and this major research by a Dr. John Gottman, is contempt inside the marriage. If you devolve to pure contempt for your partner, like you just are almost disgusted by everything they do, you're on the verge of divorce. There's not much repair. That's not to say there isn't. Couples do come back from that. I specialize in high conflict, contemptuous relationships, and we can pull you back. There's times where we still go through divorce with that couple, but we at least get them to be able to parent together after the divorce, get them to be civil with each other, so there's not years and years of contemptuous divorce now. So the hope is that marriages do not devolve to contempt for each other. That's the hope.